What's going on, guys? So I'm here, just shooting in with me. What's going on? How you doing? Hope everything is well. So it looks like I had kind of jumped in. I threw a lot of stuff out there, and let's see. I had a lot of stuff going on. I had already started the countdown timer, not knowing that that I wasn't live. It didn't give me the broadcast joint. So uh, here we go. So just wanted everybody to say what's up, what's up, what's up. I hope I'm on the up on everything that everybody see. I hope everybody can see me. If you can see me, let me know. I see I got one person watching. For some odd reason, I don't have my there you go. There's my chat right there. So see, I don't see chat. I don't know what's going on. See, let's say hello. All right, so my chat is on. So if anybody's out there, man, say hello back, man, so I know you guys can see me, can hear what's going on. I would gladly appreciate it. So what's happening in my world? Nothing. I just got a lot of new stuff going on and enjoying this new setup I got here. If you guys can see, I got a little stuff going on behind me. I got some lights. I got a custom logo here, and I got my games over here. I'm actually in a whole nother room. I actually moved everything over, man, and it's kind of cool. I'm in a totally different place now than I was before, so I'm really enjoying it. Uh, got new TVs, new everything, so everything's kind of working out well. Um, let's see. Beautiful one said, "Howdy, howdy back to you. What's going on?" I don't think anybody else has joined in yet, but that's fine. That's cool. So, one of the main reasons we're here is to talk about IIRcade. IIRcade released something, man. Who feels like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory? Golden Ticket City. It's time for the golden tickets. They doing it big. They got a whole new thing going on. They want everybody to see what's happening. They releasing new cabs and everything like that. So we're gonna see what's really going on. We're gonna see how it looks, and we go take everything and read everything they got for us. So what we gonna do? We're gonna let's see. We're gonna play this intro right here, then we'll be right back. All right, man. That is the MGK Game Killer intro. So I'm glad, it finally starting to work itself out. So first of all, let's talk about this IIRcade today. If you guys have already noticed, they have released the Gold Edition cabs. The Gold Edition cabs. They are the deluxe set of cabs that they have been promising, and I think that that it is nice. It's really nice, and the fact that John always seems to kind of hit everything right. I don't know if it's the right time and people are really feeling it. I hope they are. I think that it's dope. I think it's awesome. But let's break it. Let's get into it. So the cabs will be coming out soon. They are right now on pre-order, I think, as of tonight. And they will be expected to be delivered, it looks like, in July. So for 30 days, 30 days, 30 days, they're going to be $799. And I know what you guys are saying. Hey, Mike, that's a lot. $799. A lot of us, we didn't pay that much for them. We caught them on good deals and everything like that. But, hey, man, this is a whole new animal, kind of, sort of. So, you got to take it for what it is. So after that, they will be going to $999. Yes, Lord, yes. They will be going to $999. So the way they're doing this whole thing. They're doing this thing, introducing the golden ticket. The golden ticket says that basically they're doing a contest for the very first 100 pre-orders of new cabinets. IIRcade. Oh, hold on, let me get this right. Let me get this right. Hold up. It says for okay, IIRcade will also launch a new apparel section on Friday. The first 100 people who pre-order new cabinets will receive an IIRcade sweatshirt. So if you're one of the very first 100 people what's up, Akuma Rev? What's happening, brother? So one of the very first 100 people that get into this thing, man, that order one of these new cabs, they're gonna get a sweatshirt. If you like it, if you want it, that's cool. They get a sweatshirt, and the golden ticket thing will be placed in one of the pre-orders. And one of you guys who get one of the pre-orders who gets the golden ticket, some playing off the Willy Wonka thing, you're gonna get a trip to Chicago for a game and brew night, and they're gonna do all access and everything. They're gonna fly you out there and house you and everything. It's gonna be something kind of cool. If that's what you're into, hey man, why not? If you like it, I love it, get more of it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, let's go. So let's break this thing down, man. Let's get into it. So first off, before I even show you what they look like, I'm gonna tell you what we got into this thing. So the calves themselves will be. And I apologize, I'm getting a little old here. I got to do this right here. It's okay. We all go get there. It's by the grace of the mighty God. If that's who you believe in, we go get here. We may need these things. All right. So what I'm looking at here is that let me make this a little bigger. All right. So first thing first is the display. We're going to be looking at it's going to have a light up marquee. It's going to be a little bit taller. I thought that it had a good height on it already. Say what's up, NZK. String looks super crispy, man. I appreciate it, man. Thanks, man. I try to keep it that way, man. My wife hooked me up, man. I got a nice little setup here. I'm actually going to release a video showing you guys my whole room, man. So for Akuma, if you're still here, I actually have a whole fight section out here. I'm going to be showing some stuff. You know what? Before I get into this, I'm going to show it because you're on here and you guys are into the fight community, all the fight guys. I got this. So, no, I don't have one of the big bad boy sticks, but I got this joint right here. So, this is the, the 500 with all of the book with the SoundWalk buttons and joystick, completely customized. Mine isn't crazy. I actually have a stand for it, but it says fight stick on the stand, and this is my fight stick. So, hey, I'm ready to get with you guys. I'm getting better. I don't suck as bad as I used to, but hey, it takes time. I know, especially for some of you guys out there. You guys are pros. I just roll with the punches, But I'll show that back off a little bit later. I'm going to be streaming some stuff a little bit later, but we'll get into it. Let's get here finish what we came here for. So, first off, the cab, 64 inches tall. It's got with a curved top, and it's got light up marquee panels. It's got retrofitted speakers grills up inside of it. It gives you that nostalgic, older look of the older arcades. I dig it. It looks good, The next thing is going to be the fact that it has the JBL sound. So JBL sound. What does that mean? Does it have JBL speakers? They didn't say that. I think from what I'm understanding, it's the same speakers, same amps, but it's the JBL processing. So I got a glare. So JBL processing basically means that it's going to give you that upgraded sound. So if you guys, anybody out there, whoever DJ'd or your audiophiles, you understand that sometimes you can have two identical speakers, but the way you play them determines exactly how they sound. One can sound like mud. The other one can be crispy as I don't know what, man. and they're the same speakers. It's just the software that processes everything and makes it sound better. So I'm all about that, man. Good look. JBL has been in the game forever. I don't know anybody, man. I was back, my day, boy, pumping the little parties, whatever. Hey, man, we always had the JBL speakers pumping hard. Hey, man, it's a win. It's a go for me. It's a go. What you gonna say? It's a go. All right. So next after that, the storage. Look like all of these units are going to be coming with 128 megs. Got a new person in here. What's up, Endless? What's up, my dude? Good to see you in here. Hey, appreciate it, man. Hey, I hope it looks crisp, man. I'm trying, man. Like I said, I give big ups to my wife, man. Say she got it for me. She set everything up, man. She knows way better than me. I'm just a duck out here in the water trying to make it across the lake. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but back to it. So it's gonna have the 128 gigs of storage. What that means for me, like for mine, I got the 64, but I'm just gonna keep it 100. I have a lot of games, man. I got a multi-terabyte build that I put together a while back on one of my gaming computers that hooks up and streams through my house. I got all these units. I have IIRcade. I have a whole complete another gaming PC. I got Xbox Ones and stuff all over here and retro consoles. Until they come out with games that I personally want to play somebody with or against, I just don't buy a lot of the games. Do I enjoy the cab? I do. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a work of art. I think that it looks great. It feels great. It sounds great. Some of the games on there are pretty good. Some of them are overpriced. I just don't find myself being drawn back to it when I'm ready to play. When I'm ready to play, it's in my rotation. I go down there. I got the wall back here with all the cabs on it. I hit up my Marvel vs. Capcom. Then I hit up my Legends with all my ROMs on it. And I work my way down. I got a Pac-Man, which is my very first arcade one up. I keep it because it's nostalgic, but that's just not the move. So we'll see. If all the rest of the stuff I read off on here come true, then I might be back on a little bit more. So that being said, they have a 19-inch screen. The screen is 1280 by 1024. That means it's a nice square, like old school kind of retro joint going on. Back to the audio, it has the JBL processing 100 watts amplifier DAC system with the JBL sound at 112 dB. It's going to be crispy. I mean, it's got a jukebox built into it for a reason. What do you expect? I mean, it's gonna sound good. And one thing they haven't lost it with is the sound. It sounds dang good. It does. I mean, it blows and the rest of these things out of the water. It just does. Okay, CPU is going to be a 1.8 gigahertz hex core CPU. So what that says, the hex core, the 1.8 hex core CPU, that's good for Android stuff. If you guys are into Android gaming, crispy Android play, some of the more top tier Android tablet type games, things that can run on there, not quite PC level, can't handle that, but it is good for what we know this thing produces, more like high-end mobile gaming. That's what it's going to do. And it's going to look good. It's going to play good. So we're going to see how it's going to go. Let's see what else does it have. The GPU is a 100 megahertz max quad core. I don't know. I'm going to say cool. So at least it has a dedicated GPU. It's probably just a GPU built onto the board that gives it, that little extra boost. But hey, man, at least they got it, Hey, it's better than nothing. Let's see what else we got here. 4 gigabytes of dual channel DDR4. DDR4 RAM in this thing kind of makes it sound like it's a PC built into it. We have to see. DDR4 RAM is not necessarily something you find off in a lot of mobile units, but that's a good look. I mean, I know people running gaming PCs barely with DDR4 RAM in it. So, hey, I can see it happening. You know, I mean, you can run. I know for a long time when I built my first pinball setup, I think I had like 8 gigs of RAM, and it worked okay. So 4 gigs of RAM dedicated with the processing and the games being optimized to do what they do. I can see it working. Um, see storage again. We said 128 controllers, 8-way premium Senwa style button and joysticks. Yeah, Senwa style. So they don't have, from what they're making it sound like, they don't have dedicated Senwa buttons and joysticks. But hey, they're Senwa style. So I've played with a couple of Sanwa style buttons and joysticks before. I haven't been really disappointed, man. I mean, if you can get close to a Sanwa and you can play, man, once you put whatever gate in it that you want, that you're playing with it, octagonal gate, or you're playing with a circle gate, or whatever it is you want to play with, man, it's really gonna do. At the end of the day, it's the player, not the hardware. If you can't do it, then it just ain't gonna work. Oh, what up, chosen one, man? I told you, man. What's coming? I'm back, baby. I'm back. This is just the beginning of a new thing, man. I'm back. And what it do, homie? What it do? What it do? I'm back. Yeah. You ain't late. You ain't late. Don't worry about it. We waiting on you. You good. So yeah, so it's Sanwa style joysticks and buttons. We're gonna be able to check that out. If you play it, you play it. Let's see, internet. Now, this is where the meat and potatoes is. Let's go ahead and keep it real. All that stuff, whatever. But this right here, except for the processing and all that stuff, this is where it really starts to get interesting, because if you read right here, it says you something that you really wanted that you couldn't do before. You have the Wi-Fi 5, which it could have went with Wi-Fi 6. I mean, Wi-Fi 6 has been out for a while. It ain't, it could be partaking right now. Man, you know what? I forgot. That was my thing, right? I always have a red glass. I'm bringing it back. If my wife is watching, I would like a red glass with a little something in it. If you can go ahead and get that to me. All right? So we'll see if the red cup magically appears somewhere in this broadcast. How about that? Since it's being a Friday night and we chilling, right? So, but what they're saying is they got Wi-Fi 5 and they got an Ethernet port. Hey, Ethernet port, man. Ethernet. Hey, I'm all about it. I'm a plugged in type of dude. Yeah, and let's get you a drink, baby. I'm about being plugged in, man. I don't like the latency and the probability of wired networks when you're dealing with gaming, man. I just not my thing. I like to know I'm plugged in. If I can't play, it's because my whole network went down. It ain't because I got a glitchy device, or I got somebody in the house got too much stuff on my Wi-Fi, or something's acting finicky. I got dedicated lines. Yeah, it does. I'm gonna show pictures in a minute, man. It's different. It's different. It's different. I think there's gonna be the play. I think that only thing I'll be it. I'm gonna say it in the end when I get through. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, but I'm gonna get out there. Just stick around. You're gonna understand what I mean when I get through with this. So it has the Wi-Fi, it has the Ethernet. So, and it has something on this thing that I told people about. Now, when everybody was watching the broadcast earlier in the year, when they was out at the shows and they were showing these machines, up in the top right corner, I haven't watched IIRcade's broadcast from the day, man. I just got home from work, and I meant to do this earlier, and I just got to it. So there was a 3.5 millimeter jack on there. I was like, did nobody see this? Nobody talked about it. Nobody said anything. So, I mean, that means they're leaning into doing what we knew they were going to do. We're going to have chat with this thing. So, yeah, you say you own the OG? Yeah. I get it. You got it. I mean, I'm the same way. I'm going to have to sell it. I know I keep bouncing back and forth. I'm reading the Endless Man. He said, no, he said he owns the OG. You know what I'm saying? He owns that OG, so he He may have to sell it, man. I understand that, brother. I get it. So we gonna get finished with it. You see what I'm saying? So it's but they got the wire jack. You'll be able to talk to people. John and them are talking about having one-on-one play. So we'll be able to play with each other. Now the thing is, you got a game that's powerful. It's probably one of the most powerful arcades out there. That's out here right now. Side of some kind of custom or multi-$1,000 cab that you can buy from somebody else. What up, Mad Dad? What up, brother? Good to see you in here. Gene, the man is in the house. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout outs to Mad Dad. Dude gave me he gave me one of my first starts, man. We used to chat back before we even started doing the streaming stuff, man. When we was doing modding, man. So I always give him props for that, So I think that, but we're going back to this, man. I think that people are gonna really like the headphone jack thing, man. If they bring the catalog, man, I can't see it going wrong. You got a powerful system, you got a lot of storage. You're gonna be able to talk and communicate. Hey, man, somebody whip you on the sticks on one of these fighting games. You get some premium fighting games. Hey, you can't do nothing but sit back and just listen to this jaw jacket, man. It's gonna go down. Somebody gonna let you have it. It's gonna be the business. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna be. But then again, we got the next step, man, for all you real players out here. Here you go. HDMI out. Two things with the HDMI out. I figured out this. It's gonna be now you can do tournament play. Hey, man, they can take these things to places, plug them in. You got a projector. You got TVs. You go to some of these gaming conventions. People can see, what's going on, but way back in the back, somebody walking by, they be like, hey, man, that's dope. You got a nice game room at your house. I don't know if y'all do that, man, but if you got it like that and it's cool, then shoot. I mean, hey, you're going to have the setup. People can see you all over. You can broadcast it outside. Take it outside. Put it in your yard. I don't know. You can show it off. But for what I really think it's going to be used most for is for guys like us. You're going to be able to use you're going to be able to stream. Capture card. That's where it is. Capture card, baby. Hook it up to your capture card and you're good. There it is. All right, so and then it has says audio connect. Says it had the headphone jack and says of course a 3.5 millimeter in the cabinet, illuminated marquee, menu controls, on off switch. So all of the buttons, it look like most of the buttons are going to be illuminated on this thing. So we'll see how it goes. What's up? What's going on, man? Yeah, that's what's up, man. I like seeing you guys out here, man. I'm glad you guys came through. What's up? Let's see what Mad Dad's talking about. So those were the specs. I'm going back to the chat, man. Talk to you guys. I got the specs out. We finna show some pictures here in a minute. See what this thing look like, and we go back and see what's happening with this thing, man, and look at some pics in 2 seconds. But let's see what's up with that. My bad. I didn't mean to shoot that out there. Like you got something out there. Mad Dad saying, "What's up, Chosen?" I said the same thing. That's my dog. All right, so let's get to this little video here that they put out. I'm pretty sure that if you guys caught their stuff earlier, it's gonna be a little bit of what they showed earlier. I'm not gonna be showing anything that ain't nobody seen so far, but hey, here we go. Let's do it. Let's rewind it a little bit. I'm sorry. Let's go back. Here we go. Rewind. One thing, if John ain't never picked out now, whoever do their stuff, man, be able to throw a little music, man, you can rock with it, you know what I'm saying? Hey. So that was a little action there of what it looks like, you know what I'm saying? So we get a chance to see it, you know, a little bit, to see how it looks. You know, it looks dope. I ain't gonna lie. They where they do their videos, it might be some pretty good. You say I might get one and give my old one to my mom. Wait for the sale. I don't blame you, man. Like I said, I'm gonna talk about that in the end. I want y'all input on this, man, for real. I want y'all input because, man, when you start talking about money, money talk and bullcrap walk, man, for real. Money talks and bullcrap walks. This is pricey, bro. It is. Hey, these premium prices right here. You know, I guess they figure if Arcade One Up is doing it, they can get a stack. They gonna get a stack. Everybody get a stack, right? You know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, man. You know, so what do you say? Chosen one. Yeah, I feel you. Hey, now understand this, Chosen. Like I said, I'm gonna get to it before, but you gotta remember, man, I got my whole setup, man. I think I paid like a little over $400 for it. I mean, I got the classic, I got the 64 gig, man, but I mean, it does everything that the other one does. So, you know, why blow it on anything else? I mean, if that was the price, then shoot, that was the price, you know. But let's go into it. I'm finna share the first cap that I'm gonna share here with you guys is the black edition. So the black edition goes back to the Double Dragon. So it's the black edition, gold edition, Double Dragon. And you see up here, they do kind of, you know, it's a little weird the way they do it. You got the speakers up in there and everything, man. It's a little weird, but it is what it is. They got the JBL speakers. I love that though, because it looks like it's machined. I don't know if it's plastic. I'm gonna say it's probably plastic, but it looks a little bit like it might be some machined metal or something. So I hope that it is. You know, we hope that it's something, you know, that's a little bit, you know, upgraded, because they tend to give you some upgraded stuff. So let's look at here. Here's a frontal picture, man. You can get a chance to see it out, man. So it looks like the old stuff, but it looks like, you know, they put a a little hood on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It works. Marquee looks dope. It lights up. What can I say? Screen looks good. There's a little profile picture here. I mean, I must admit, man. I mean, as far as build quality and the way things look, man. I mean, them Arcade One Up is stepping up, but you know, they have it. They have that, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hold on, what you say? Let me see. Let me go back, see what Endless said. What you say? You said Stream Deck for $399, $550, and $650 versus these caps seem strange. Okay, I got my Stream Deck ordered. I don't even really put them in the same genre. I just don't. Endless, I just don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because to me, knowing what I know, and after watching all the reviews and talking to a lot of these guys out here, man, it looked like it's gonna be the Stream Deck. I'm looking at more for my they're not apples to apples. It's just not. It's the Stream Deck I'm looking at is like my gaming PC. I wish I could show it to you. I don't have my setup where I can show you the camera. I'm gonna show it to you when I do the other video. But you know, that's gonna be your gaming PC in your hand. You know, it's gonna be the A class games, tier 1 games in your hand. That's what it is. You know, portable, play with some friends, hook it up to a TV. You hook it up to a 4K TV, you're gonna get 4K resolution. You know, I got a feeling that they're gonna come out with all kind of stuff, man, where you can dock these things, man. Those Stream Decks, you can dock them. You're gonna be able to play controllers. You're gonna be able to do 4K. You're gonna be able to do all kind of stuff. It's gonna be dope, man. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're right. You're going to be able to slap a 256 gig in there. That's why I just bought the 64. I was not conned at all. I could not be conned. No offense to anybody out there, unless you bought that 500 gig joint, and they got some 500 gig SSDs coming out. They got terabyte SSDs coming out. You got companies clamoring and beating each other up over the bot to build these SSDs and make them capable for this unit. So they're coming. That's not gonna be a thing. My thing was that it's just not the same experience. You're gonna be on this thing for classics that for the 500 gig $500 joint that they did it, man. You basically got a screen protector and the SSD that nobody else get that you can go buy on your own and install. If you look on Amazon, they're coming out with screen protectors, no glare screen protectors. You just slap it on. You got a case. It's not colored the same as the other case. And bro, you can slap your own SSD in there. I mean, it literally is taking people like 10 minutes to do the upgrade. The longest part of the upgrade is gonna be just setting up the just setting up the operating system, man. That's gonna be it. Chosen, you stupid endless now, and only now do I want a stream deck. Y'all funny, man. Y'all dudes funny. So yeah, but going back to this thing, man, it's totally different. I just I don't know. My money, I just built this gaming PC, man, that I can do all this stuff with. I'm not really looking at anything. I don't know. I don't know what would make me buy this right now. I'm not saying that it have to be some titles. Honestly, that's it. The only thing that's gonna make me buy this thing is titles. We say Matt Dad said, I'm not sure if I will sell mine since I worked so hard on putting the graphics on it. That's right, because you did. You bought a black edition that didn't have any graphics on it. You put your own graphics on it, didn't you? That's cool. I remember that. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's gonna be the collection. I mean, that's really what we're here for. We're here playing the games. You see where now it's 2 pieces. We're here for the collection. I mean, if the collection sucks, if the collection is not what you want it to be, then bro, it ain't worth the money. I don't care how good the hardware is if you can't play the game you want to play on it. It's not like it's like a Legends where you can say, okay, it's got this really, really nice hardware and I'm gonna port all of these good ass games over to it. I mean, it just don't work that way. So, I mean, if they don't deliver, it's no sense to having, fire ass joysticks and buttons and quad core processors, 128 gigs of RAM. I mean, 4 gigs of RAM and 28 gigs of memory, 128 gigs of memory, and nice screen and all this other stuff. If you just don't have and to be able to plug into the Ethernet and be able to talk to people, if you just don't have a collection to play it on, man, it just defeats the purpose, right? I mean, I just can't see it being worth it in the end. So I just don't see it. I don't know what else we would want to do with that. I can't see myself playing, what's a Gunbird or anything like that on this thing with all that hardware. It just doesn't make sense. Go figure. Yeah, it's like there are 2 different graphics on these. It looked like it. So we'll see which one they come out with. Which graphic do you like better, MGD or? Let's go back. Well, these look like the same. I like the simple stuff. I think I like the older graphics. Where you had the guys on the side. I think I like that a little bit better than what they have on here. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sure. Like, I mean, I like the front. I don't necessarily like the sides, but that's just me. It's just, to me, it's just like a little bit of gameplay for it. I think they could have did something a little bit more different. They could have brought it out a little bit better, but hey, who am I, man? It's just my opinion. They like buttholes. Everybody got one of them, and most of them stink. You know how it go. So I ain't gonna get into that. So we're gonna get into the next one. Let's get into the next one. The next game, the next booty on duty. Next booty on duty. Welcome to the stage. Is Dead Cells. Man, people were going crazy asking for this game. People were going crazy asking for this game. I mean, I get it. It's a cool game, man. Not necessarily my game. But if you like it, man, I mean, the artwork is dope. It wraps all the way around. I mean, if you look at this, it wraps all the way around. That is how a cab is supposed to look. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. We'll keep it a whole buck. That's it. I mean, if they was trying to get you on artwork, you say it's too busy, man. I don't know, man. That ain't too busy, bro. I don't know if that's too busy, bro. I think it looks sick. I'm just gonna keep it 100, man. I think it looks sick. I like the fact, and we gonna go into like some of the other pictures of it. Let's wrap it around. See, like from the front, I think the only problem I'm gonna have with this cab is that, like, if you got a room like how all of us, is it kind of plain? What? What? Come on, man. You tripping. Now you just started some stuff, man. You don't like the marquee. Now, the marquee I don't like. Now, okay, I got you. I get what you're saying. Now, I went backwards with that one. So you don't like the marquee? Yeah, they could have did something different with the marquee, but that's the logo. I mean, that's the logo. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, it's the logo. You're gonna get. I mean, they probably could have did something behind the lettering, but then it would have probably took away from the rest of it. So, like I said, I like this wraparound. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think it's dope. I think that it shows us something. Go back here. I wish I could turn it if it was 360. I think that's really sexy right there. How everything connects, man. Like that's the stuff that people be trying to do, in their house, when they be doing their own. Yeah. And, okay, I get to you. The marquee is plain. It's pretty plain, but I mean, when you have this much stuff going on a cab, I mean, how much more do you really want on it? Yeah, if it's right, you're right. Endless. Like if you had a 360 view of the cab, it would be nice. But like I was getting to, the problem you're gonna have is that we all have these rooms where we're not able to see it. The only thing, if I put this in my room now, I would have to come up with a dedicated space for it for you to be able to see the side graphics. You're just not gonna be able to see them. I mean, because all my cabs sit side by side. I gotta make room. I don't have, I'm not rich. I don't have a mansion to put all this stuff in. If I ever got a chance to finish my basement, maybe. But I just don't have it right now. That's what you say. I agree. They could have extended it. It probably could have, if you look, I'm gonna say it right here with the market. Like, you see how it comes up and around. What would have been dope, how this graphic comes over and up to here, if it would have wrapped around to the marquee, and they would have had the marquee as part of that itself. That would have been really, really nice. That would have been really, really nice. I thought that would have been player right there. Really, you'd have had people probably would have been buying it just to have it for looks if they would have did that. I mean, it's little bitty finishes. I don't like the fact that they did all this artwork and they left this part right here in the front. Let me go back to the other picture right here. Let me see. Right here in the front. Why make that black? Why leave that black? You got wraparound graphics. But why leave that black? I mean, you could have filled that in. It could have just been another part of the sky scene, and it would have been it would have been filling. I mean, it just looks, it looks a little off. You know, maybe somebody in the art world will come out with something to make it a little bit nicer. There's the side art. I mean, it looks dope. I mean, that's dope, man. Let's keep it 100, man. Like I said, let's keep it a buck, man. It's really, really nice. I like it. I think it's really good. So, back to the same back pictures. Let's see what happens on the other side. Yeah, that's nice. So it continues. So you got a complete wraparound piece of art. So it starts over here and wraps all the way around to the front and all the way around to the other side, man. If they would have just continued that to the marquee and to their front panel, money. Straight money. Look at it. It goes around. That's sexy, man. You are right though. Yeah, you got to keep it where people can see it. I mean, it's another one of those situations that I think that they're ahead of their. I mean, they did something really, really dope with having something that looks this good. But I mean, come on, Gene. I look at your system. You're kind of tight on space. I'm tight on space. Say I agree, but at least you can put your own thing on it. Oh yeah. I mean, I got my logo everywhere. Matter of fact, my wife told me I need to slow down. Let me see if I can take this off real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this real quick so you guys can see this. Let me see if I can get out of this. Let me see. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can peep that out back there. I'm gonna zoom it in back there. So there's my logo back there, lighting up. So yeah, I think I got it. I got logos. I did that myself. I ain't gonna lie, man. I got it from I forgot what's the name of them guys that they do the panels. But I built the frame, man. I did it all. I did it myself, man. I really enjoyed it. It was fun. It was really dope. I had a good time with it, man. You know, appreciate it, man. I like it, man. Thanks, chosen. I like it. So I mean, as far as the dead cells go, I mean, we know what it looked like. I go back to it one more time. Let's see if we can get it up on the screen one more time. That's it. I mean, like I said, they did really good. They're just missing a couple things for me. You know, they go to marquee again, up close on the marquee. Could have did better, but hey, what do you say? Hey, 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 what do you say? There's the panel. Oh man, that panel looks nice though. That's dope. I ain't gonna lie. You see where you had the light up rings here for that. You got all your coin buttons and everything. The same buttons. They did two tone. I like the fact they did two tone on the button schemes. That's pretty hot. You know, but that's nice. I mean, the artwork is dope, man. I mean, you can't get past that. The artwork is dope. You know, I still don't get into the game, but it's dope. It's dope. So let's see what else we got here. We got two more cabs, and then we're done here. Uh, the one that a lot of people were waiting on blew my mind. I couldn't believe this. Because they pretty much already didn't they already do this? I think they had a Dragon's Lair. So, I mean, yeah, who said? Yeah, I never played the game. Well, I did. Let me stop lying. I did play it a little bit, but I just didn't get into it. So, I don't know. I know if it was gonna be something I just really like. I mean, I didn't feel enamored to keep playing it. So there you go. You know. So let's get into this Dragon's Lair. I mean, it's just Dragon's Lair. I mean, I'm gonna shoot through Dragon's Lair because yeah, the Dragon's Lair is nice, man. Once again, missed out on their front panel. I don't know what they was thinking about. It wraps around too. Check that out. It kind of wraps around. You can see like, no, it doesn't. It's just side panels in front. It looks like it was wrapping around right there with the little foliage thing right there with the little castle scene behind them when you got to the tree, but it didn't, man. It didn't. They missed that opportunity. That would have been dope. That would have really been dope. Like you could have had the dragon over here, facing him over here, and he's like getting ready to like defend against the dragon, man. Like it could have been one whole wraparound. That would have been super nice. Yo, it would have been super nice. It's still cool. You're right, man. It's still cool. I'm not denying it at all. It's really nice. I mean, if we're gonna talk about dope looking calves, man, they got the calves, man. They calves look good. You know, yeah, that would have been nice, man. He's like, it would have been nice on a wraparound. That would have been super dope. I ain't gonna lie, that would have been the killer. Just to get outside, like how the dragon is right here, and they got the scene, the sword scene, and then they got a second scene above it. Like you could have just eliminated all that and made one scene. You could have had the sword scene over here with him standing there with the sword, and then had the dragon like breathing fire down the side of the cab to him. And man, that would have been dope. That would have been A1. That would have been a killer. That would have been it right there. That would have been the money. Money shot. It's nice. I still love all my laser disc games. I love to play them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You could. Hey, you're right. You could have. Hey, man, good suggestion, John. I hope you guys are going back watching some of these other people's videos because that was it right there. Hey, man, you could have had the princess full size. You could have did both of them full size, one on one side of the cabin, one on the other. I'd never seen them do that. That would have been tight. Yeah, that would have been super tight. To have some full size logos with this thing being almost 6 feet tall. I mean, you could have did like full body pictures, man. That would have just been sexy. I ain't gonna lie, it just been sexy. And you'd have loved to look at it. See right here, they got the princess on the other side in the bubble thing, man. It's all right. I mean, it's another scene. It's a throw it together scene because the scene technically doesn't show like this in the game. It's just artwork. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It looks cool. Looks cool. Looks cool. Let's see if they show the deck. Let's see if they got any deck artwork. It doesn't look like they're gonna show the deck on this one. Okay, there's the marquee. Marquee looks pretty good. I like that. Looks pretty good. Nothing spectacular. Okay, here's the deck. I like that. That's sexy. I ain't gonna lie. This whole two tone deck thing is really playing out for me. I like that. Say 15-year-old me would love it too. I believe so. I bet. I bet. I bet. I bet. 15-year-old me would have just loved to have any of this stuff, man. I'm gonna keep it one. Yeah, 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 yeah. True, true, true. It's sweet. It's sweet. I mean, it makes the game, man. It makes it. Like, I mean, see, like I go back and I see that it made me want to go back to it made me go back to the panel. Made me go back to the panel, man. That look at it, man. The artwork's so nice, man. It's so nice. Let's see. Okay, you got size. It look like little young lady sitting there. It looks a little bit taller. It's right there, the forehead. Hmm. Got some little sneak peeks in here, huh? Everybody peeping. Anybody peeping the Easter eggs? Easter eggs. I wonder if they go ever give out this stool. Now for $1,000. They better. I hope you get the stool with it. And then a couple of them next to each other. Let's go back. Let's see what else we got here. All right. And I think we got one more. Oh, no. Yeah. So, here we go. Let's look. That's that dope, boy. That's it. I mean, so that they're getting some titles. I don't know what they had to do. I know Space Invaders is on every single ROM system on the planet Earth, but to market it as a cab is tough. They had to pull some teeth on this one, man. You know, they had to pull some teeth on this one, right? I'm just gonna keep it 100, man. To have the nuts to do this. You say they look nice lined up. They do. But if you get all four cabs, bro, that's a small car. That's a cheap car. Let's keep it 100. Now I say this though. I looked at some cabs, some of these more deluxe cabs that some of these companies are putting out that have like the 4 players and they got the controllers and they got 4K and they emulate everything. Man, I seen some cabs going for like $6, $7, $8,000. It looked like it, don't it? It looked like yeah, they look like it. They put the side on while playing it. Yo, yeah, it's too much money. What'd you say? Stop coming out with cabs. The game isn't released yet. Hey, I say the same thing, man. They kind of killed me, man, because I had, Gene, I put in the pre-order for the for what you call the league for Mutant League because I like Mutant League. I really do. I like the game. I thought it was gonna be dope, man. To have a Mutant League cab, man. But they couldn't get Mutant League on the cab. I mean, you got a Mutant League cab that you can't play Mutant League football on. And I get it. I get it. People begged for it. It's not like John Newman was like, okay, we're just gonna release it. And people did. They begged for the cab. So let's keep it 100. They begged for the cab. So and they got it, but still, it's just hard. It's a hard pill to swallow for me. It's a hard pill to swallow for me. I would be a little. You stupid. You stupid, dog. But yeah, maybe they telling us something, man. That's like I said, man. Maybe we getting these Easter eggs, man. It is a great game, Endless. I think you just played tonight, man. Every time, what's funny, man. Every time I play, and I don't play nobody, I do a great job. But the minute I stream it and I'm playing somebody, man, I get drugged, man. I don't understand that. That game is totally an unskilled game. It's just about the way the algorithm in the machine plays you and the way you hit the buttons. It's kind of quick. It's kind of cool, man. It's kind of funny like that. So I like it. It's kind of cool. You know, so that's it. It's Space Invaders. It's Space Invaders. I just, once again, if they can release it, I think that what they're doing, they're trying to tell us what they got coming out, and I think they got some stuff that they're gonna tell us about that maybe we'll get a chance to see later. I don't know. I'm praying, man. I'm hoping that that's what happens. So the floor is open. The floor is open, guys. Gene, you here? So you wasn't here earlier. Uh, so Kuma Rev was on here earlier. I showed this off. Hope you guys like it. My little slice of pie. Yeah, she doing it. Yeah, yeah. That's sexy. Go ahead and say it. She's sexy. She's sexy. All sound while new gates. It's oiled up. She ready. So, yo, yeah, she in there. So, yeah, she ready. She ready. I got to stand for it too. You know, I got an old stand up here that says fight stick. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I mean, it kind of worked out that way, man. Everything was good. Can't spell. Yeah, it was dope, man. It came out really nice, man. It came out really nice. I like it. You know, what did you say? Oh, you talking about the cab? Probably. I hope that's what you talking about. It needs to be had for the games. Chosen one said that's dope, bro. Appreciate it, man. I love it, man. I wish I could play. If I could play, I'd be the shit. I suck, you know. So I got to get in the laundromat wars with Gene and the rest of these guys, man, and and see how good I get. Gun meat. Oh man, y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. So man, so that's all I really got, man. But I'm just gonna tell you, see you dying. So a little bit, man, with me, man. So I only got a couple of people on here, man. Some real cool homeboys, man. Chosen, man. Endless, Gene, Mad Dads, man. You know, I appreciate you guys coming out. So let's see what happened, man. You know, I think, you know, I've never, as I said, oh, before I get to my personal stuff, let me talk to y'all about this cab. Overpriced. Overpriced. Uh if they don't deliver anything for the cab, even, and I'm gonna say it's overpriced because of the games, not the cabs. That's not what I'm saying it's overpriced for, because they're gonna sell a ton of arcade one up deluxe cabs, of the XL cabs. They're gonna sell them. If you think they ain't, you crazy. If you think they're not gonna sell them, you crazy. They're gonna play 4 or 5 games. Like you look at NBA, the NBA Jams, Golden Tee, some of these other games that where they're $700 to $1,000. They're gonna play 1 or 2, 3, maybe 4, 5 games. They're not gonna have a whole library. Now, if John them, if they get this thing and they get the titles to make it worth the chat, the power that's in it, damn the price. It's already beautiful. You just got to choose which one you want. It's a beautiful cab. The thing is that nobody wants a beautiful cab that you can't play any games that you don't want on it. It's just the truth. And I know it's hard. I hear them talk about how hard it is. And maybe they don't. Hey, man, my thing like this, I tell people this all the time. I kind of semi-work in a corporate type of environment, man. Yo, Arcade One Up did the thing, man. When they got deal with it, man. They hired somebody to be their mouthpiece and to be the voice for them to get the titles that they needed. I'm saying, only thing I ever paid full price was for my pinball machines. I feel you, dog. I ain't pay full price for that. You know, anybody who saw me like coming over to like when we went to Southern Fried Gaming, man, I was haggling like a mug, man. Hey man, saw the Freddy, I missed out on my Freddy Krueger for $2,000. Full size Freddy Krueger machine, dude. I was so pissed. I didn't even know it was for sale. I missed the whole thing. We walked around that place for 3 days, and it was $2,000. I would have bought it. I would have bought it. I would have bought it right then and there. I ain't lying. I'd have had a Freddy Krueger sitting right here. I'm waiting for Southern Fried Gaming this year. I'm buying something. So I'm coming home. He's coming home. But yeah, man, that's it. If you can get the titles, we can all sit here and go round and round and round about, oh, right now it's $7.99. I only paid $300. I only paid $400. But you take a cab with medium to high end processing, 2-player, good buttons, nice screen, light up marquee, killer sound, LAN support for Ethernet. You have a HDMI out for streaming. All you need is titles. Either give us titles or the ability to arcade one up it and put what we want on it. That's it. If you can give us, we say should be $650. I disagree, Gene. I disagree. It should be like right now. It's $7.99 right now with no good titles. I hear you guys. I hear you. But check this out. If the titles were there, if you could play Mortal Kombat on it, if you could play Street Fighter on it, if you could play Killer Instinct on it, if you could play anything, if you could play any genre of fighting, if you could just put a genre of fighting games on it and have the ability to buy the games you want, play them online in a community, get ranked, you will pay it. Why wouldn't you? Because of the screen that sticks to the buttons. The screen is a premium screen. The buttons are Sanwa-like. I agree with you on that. I mean, how much money did you save by going with Sanwa-like buttons instead of actual Sanwa buttons? You know, I give you that. See, all the graphics, everything else will cost you at least that. I mean, I get it. Let's check it. If we're talking about what people got in it, then we gonna lose every time. The companies don't. I mean, if they're out here to make a profit. My thing was when I bought my cab, my IIRcade, and I think I paid $400 or $500 for it. They still made money. You can't tell me they lost. Nobody's gonna lose. They're gonna at least break even. If they made $50, $100, they made money. I get it. I mean, and maybe the whole thing about the price has something to do about them going out to get the titles. I don't know. Maybe they're looking for us to pay for the titles. Maybe they're looking for us to go ahead and pay for it, and pay for it up in advance. Somebody, that's how the game work, man. Let's keep 100, man. You got these people out here saying, look, man, you want to put my title on there, man, it's gonna cost you, man. I've seen your numbers. Your numbers look okay. They're a little shaky. Your equipment look good, but shoot me $100,000. You can get the title for whatever. Let's see what he said. Chosen One says, for $1,000, it has to give me more than the promise of better titles. Them hack dudes need to figure out emulate PC. Hey man, I agree. I agree. My thing right now, like I said, man, I'm not really putting a whole lot more money in that thing, man, because it's ain't nothing on there I want to really play. I mean, I'm keep it 100. I can play. I go over to IIRcade and play the stuff I want to play. And do it. And play what I want to play. So, you know, so that could be true about the titles. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. I mean, I just, when I'm a strategy type person. So when I look at the way people do things like this and the fact that they starting to like get into these money things because they're offering this $7.99 thing, I mean they probably could offer the $7.99 forever, but they gotta pay for something. Something is coming. I don't know what it is. I think it's coming. I think it's coming. I think something's coming down the pipe. I think that it's gonna be something that's. I don't think it's gonna be earth shattering. I think that there is a lockup of games that they can choose from. Uh, I think that that they have to be very careful. Let's see what Gene says right here. You know what happens, right? Something to complain about. The guy give us what we want. That's true. I don't know. I ain't no crab, man. I ain't no crab about money, dude. I said it a long time ago when we was talking about getting some fight. When everybody was getting all the fighting cabs, man. Like, I wanted some other stuff, man. I wanted to really get some cabs, like some of the like the big blue. I couldn't do it. I couldn't justify me buying that, even though it went on sale. I think Big Blue went down to $4.99 for a little while. I still couldn't justify buying it. I don't play it enough. I mean, I was adamantly looking for a Marvel versus Capcom because I play it. I like Marvel vs. Capcom. I play it on anything you give it to me. I played it on my Legends. I played it on the cab is there. I played it on my Fight Stick. I played it on my PC build. I play it. I love that game. I mean, I'm not good at it, but I love it. You know, I mean, my thing about this whole cab thing, man, is that everything's built into the cab. Shit, at the end of the day, it seemed like you should just be able to buy the desktop version and just smack it on top of what you got. Save half the money. I mean, it depends on how much they charging for the riser. I don't know how much they're charging for the base. So I mean, it looked like you should be able to just buy it, unscrew the little screws in the top, and lock the two together, and maybe put the new one on. It's just it look like the bottom is a little taller, but I mean, shoot, at some point, before you were able to buy them separately. So I got a feeling you probably may do that again too. I don't think that you're gonna have to spend all the money out there to buy 'em- to buy everything. You know, we'll see. So I got 5 people in the chat. So who are these 5 people? I know I got Mad Dad, Endless, and I got Chosen. Who are the other 2 people? Oh, one person just fell off. I said there's 5 people in the chat. Somebody left. That's cold blooded, man. I feel like I just got smacked. Feel like I just got Chris rocked. Mm-mm. It's okay. It's okay. But so is it? I'm gonna ask you guys, since you guys are on here. I'm gonna ask you guys something, man. Is there anything you guys want to know? Oh, so I said I was gonna tell you about me. So what? What I did? Hey, man, I was down. Hey, man, I wanted to play hard, man, about this Corona thing, man. I think that everybody was doing some different stuff, man. A lot of people were, some. I don't believe I ever caught Corona. I never had any symptoms or anything of Corona, but being locked down in the house for a long time and not having the stuff that you want and seeing everything a certain way every day, and you've been around certain people and work going funny, and unfortunately people not making it, people passing away, people life, I was kind of down, and and Christmas came around, and I didn't have anything else. My wife bought me this camera. I got a Sony ZV-E10. So if you guys want to know what camera I'm talking to you on, it's the Sony ZV-E10. I'm about to get a new lens for it, so that's gonna look a little bit better in the end. And she hit me with something, man. I have the best wife in the world. I'm not judging y'all if y'all got wives, man. Y'all, hey man, y'all know y'all wife is the best wife for you. But my wife is the best wife for me, man. I was a hoe, so, in my younger days. So for me to get off my horse and settle down with one, man, I didn't get married till I was in my 30s. So, you know, my wife really, she meant everything to me, man. And she was like, look, if you don't like it, change it. Do something different. And I said, you know what? I wanna do a different room. I want to do a different setup. I want to feel it. I want it to be better. I want it to be a nice production, have good, you know, we say 100%. We say, yeah, man. I love her, man. I don't know what I'd do without this woman, man. Yeah, good time to get married. Yeah, it was hard, bro. It was hard. It was hard for me to get married. We dated for 10 years, and we've been married for 11. And we dated for 10 years. She never pressured me, man. I didn't think I was gonna get married. I didn't know if I really wanted to settle down. And finally, man, my grandmother on her deathbed asked me, "What was I waiting on?" Serious stuff. I'm sharing deep stuff with y'all tonight, man. Only four people on here, but you guys are gonna get the good stuff, man. Would you say if I had a wife, she'd be the best? Hey, man. Well, you know what, man? We gonna look out for you. This is what you do, chosen. You my dude. This is what you do. I see. I know about your plants. I checked your plants out, man. I saw you. You got some nice plants. What you say? Good, man. I had it. Yeah. Hey, man. Guys, come down to Southern Fried Gaming. We gonna find you one, baby. Hey, man, down here in Atlanta, Georgia. See, Southern Fried Gaming. Let me see if I can pull this up. We over here talking all this smack. We just having fun. He does have nice plants. I'll admit, I saw those plants, man. I saw 'em. Let's see, Southern Fried Gaming Expo. Let's share the screen, baby. Southern Fried Gaming Expo, July the 15th through the 17th of 2022 in Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, you guys, come check it out, man. It's gonna be dope, man. I've never, you know what? I stay here. I stay here, and like me and Nick went last year. Me and UAG and Retro Ralph and Brad from Papa Brad, Big Papa Brad's Gaming. We all met up there, man. We had a great time. We had a awesome time. It's 3 full days of unlimited get your hat gaming, man. Everything from old school consoles to old school PCs to yeah, endless. I do. I stay right here in Atlanta, man. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, man. I stay maybe 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes away from the convention center. Right around 285. If you know anything about Atlanta, I stay 285 south. I'm closer to the airport, and it's over in Cobb County. Right, it's actually right up the street. Maybe it's in walking distance to the Atlanta Braves Stadium. So if you guys ever want to go to like an Atlanta Braves game, you can walk right up under the bridge, right up the hill, and you'll be right at the convention center where this is. So events. Let's see what events they have. They're gonna have, say panel submissions, exhibitions, games, pinball tournaments. Like it looks, they have a room of pinball games where they have tournaments, and they have a warehouse, a literal warehouse of free to play pinballs. All the games at this place are brought in by people who come to the game. who come to the convention. There are thousands of games here. I mean, everything from the Japanese games to, let's say, Hotlander Eating Challenge. That was a pepper challenge. They're gonna have a flea market. They're gonna have everything, man. They have like tournament stuff there for kids and all that stuff, man. Like the kids that do competitive tournament stuff, they have that there. So if you got kids that want to do it, hey, Endless, would you say you might fly down? Hey, man, check it out. So I asked Nick earlier about it. He said that he's already had confirmed that there's a lot of people coming this year. There's a lot of guys coming down this year. I know Ralph is coming back. I know that Brad said he's coming back. I know that I hope Gene comes down. What'd you say? You say you love the land. I probably had that. Oh yeah. You know what? That thing is good. Matter of fact, I tell you what, I got you one better. If you come here, I'm trying to put something together for everybody to come to. We're gonna have an event. I got a couple places. I got a brewery and a bar that I go to that have amazing tacos. They have like crispy pork belly tacos. They have a pulled duck taco. When I tell you that this thing is the most decadent, delicious taco I've ever had in my life, it's not super huge, but it is good. It is awesomely good. I can't say enough about it, man. It's awesome, man. So if you come, man, it's nice. It's really good. If you guys come down, man, I'll make sure I'm putting something together. I'm gonna get a list of everybody who's coming, and I'm gonna put something together myself. I'm putting it on there. I'm saying it. I'm gonna stand on my word. If people come down, come to my town, we gonna do something with it. We gonna have fun. We gonna have a lot of fun. So, you know, that's how we do it. But hey, guys, it's gonna be the last thing. I'm about to wrap it up. I've been on for an hour and 17 minutes. Is there any questions you guys want to ask? Anything you guys want to know about me? Anything you want to know about what I'm doing? Feel free to ask. The lines is open. I'm right here, wide open. Let me know. Don't everybody stand on don't stand don't sit on your fingers now. They can type. Let's see. It says okay. Hey man, Endless, I told you that a long time ago, man. I be watching all your stuff, man. You be doing the soap operas and everything, man. You do some crazy stuff, man. I love your channel, man. You know what? You remind me of me. It's a couple of guys out there. Like I like Gene. I like I like you. I like Detroit Love. I like a couple of guys. I like Nick. I love the channels where it's not about the views. It's not about how many people come to watch. It's about the content. It's about connecting with people, letting people know that hey man, I'm one. I'm hey, we good. We family. You know what I'm saying? We all we got. We all we need. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to do yeah, he is chill, man. Hey man, crazy story, crazy story. So and Gene knows. I keep calling him Gene, but Mad Dad, that's his name, Gene. Put your government out there, Gene. But funny story. I'm at work doing my thing. Nothing different. Riding around in my truck with my partner, man. We going out to do some things, pick up some parts or whatever. My phone rings. I have no idea. In this day and age, you start seeing all these weird area codes and stuff pop up. I'm thinking somebody asked me about buying my house or about doing, something crazy, man. I don't know. But I pick up the phone and I promise you, I hear the voice and I almost dropped my phone. I don't know why I felt like a little girl for about 2 seconds, man. It was Detroit Love. Detroit Love called me. I didn't solicit it. I don't know how I found out later how he got my number, but he called me to have a conversation with me to ask me some stuff, and I was blown away. Like, I've been watching this dude for a long time, and I was like, I felt like, I don't know, I almost felt like Oprah Winfrey called me or Tyler Perry called me and was like, "Hey, Mike, I just I got your number from somebody, and I wanted to know." I mean, it's just gaming. But we have icons in this thing, man, and I look up to that guy, man. Just keeping it 100, man. He a brother to keep it real, chill, and real, man. I love watching it, man. And I thought it was dope. So when he called me, man, I blew my it. I didn't. That was one in this whole thing of all this streaming stuff, and and everybody doing their things, man. That was one of the greatest memories I'm gonna have, man. Because that dude was he was real cool. You want some pulled duck tacos? Hey, come here, man. And they got this sauce. It's a sweet, spicy habanero sauce that they put on it. It has like pickled onions, the duck, and something else. But man, when I tell you this stuff is so good, man, my wife be mad at me because I go there for lunch, man. I go give me like 2 pork belly tacos and 2 duck tacos, and I'll be done. I'll be done, boy. I'll be done, son. Well, if we ain't got nothing else to talk about, I'm not gonna do any gameplay tonight. I got it set up. I'm gonna do a room tour. Um, I got it set up where I can play on here and play on the 55-inch and cast it back over here. So you guys are gonna get a chance to watch me and the wifey play some stuff, man. Play maybe play some Switch, play some arcade games, play some computer games, play a bunch of stuff. We're gonna do it, man. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna find me a date that works good for me in my new schedule, and I'm gonna be on here. I'm gonna broadcast. So, man, I appreciate you guys coming on. And hey, man, one love, baby. One love, one love. Back at you. So this will be it. I'm going ahead and sign out. Said, that would be pretty cool to check it out with you. Yeah. Endless, we gonna set this up. I'm gonna hit you up later, man. Look, hit me up on any, just send me a message. Send me a message. And I'm gonna hit you up, man, and we'll do it. Just give me a way to get in touch with you. Hit me up on one of these. Let me know which one you're gonna hit me up on YouTube. You can hit me up on the Instagram or the Twitter, or also I got the email. I guess that I didn't put it up here. It's MikeGameKiller at gmail.com. So it's the exact same thing. Okay. Okay. On Instagram. Yeah. I'm gonna go check you out on Instagram, and we'll chat, man. We'll chat. We'll hook it up, man, because I love your content, man. You are stupid. In a good way. But you are stupid, dude. You are a kindred spirit of my own. You are stupid dumb. I love it. It does everything for my spirit, man. So, and that being said, hey, man, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Salud. Yeah. Take it easy.